Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm TechyPlayz, and we are back with some more Pokemon Pokédex completion for Shiny Mythical. Last time we finished the second DLC of Shield, the Crown Tundra, and got our Shiny Keldeo. So now we're going to do what we were going to do before the Shiny Keldeo and stuff kind of just like dropped in my lap, halting all my plans. I'm going to go for the Shiny Meloetta in our current gen Pokemon Scarlet. This, like I said, this is what I was going to do. Literally the day Pokemon Home went down for maintenance and did an update and then announced that they were doing the Pokemon Shield, Shiny Keldeo, and Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu, Shiny Melhan gifts. That same day is when I was gonna start this. I was finally gonna get around to the Pokemon Scarlet and the DLC Pokédex is in home for Shiny Meloetta. I still don't have regular Meloetta, but I know what you're supposed. I generally know what you're supposed to do. I'm probably gonna have to refresh myself on exactly what to do, and I'll just do that like at some point. But we're here after the shiny, but we gotta complete the Pokédex for it, which some entries I may just have here and never move to home. That's because this is the current game, and I haven't just moved everything out like I had already done with Shield. I mean, what point is it for them to just sit in Shield when I'm no longer playing Shield? So, out pretty much everything but a Volcarona went until it was time for me to use the nursery in it to get a shiny Applin, which I do have in this game. Unfortunately, I can't use it for any of the Dex entries because I hatched it in Shield, but that's regardless. I do not know if I have my first couple boxes open. Probably not. But yeah, I do have them. I do have them open. Okay. And the first Pokemon that we need to get is Floragato, which is one of the starters. And if I remember correctly, in my mystery gifts, there should be, yep, both a Sprigatito and a Quaxley. I did claim the codes for both of those, so we should just be able to do that. Before anything though, I do. No, I don't want to do that. I want to check and see. How do you categorize the change markings? Okay, Y. And give them all a square. Oh, you can do a. Okay. This is my first time ever using markings, but it's something I want to keep track of the mystery gift Pokemon. I don't know. It just felt like something to keep categorized. So oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I honestly should have done this ahead of time, but I was spending the last 20 minutes getting our current targets list typed up because I didn't do that ahead of time like I should have. Oops. No, I didn't mean to. Hey. You can tell I haven't touched this game a little bit. Forgot how horrible Titan's Cry was. But I basically just need the middle evolution for the other two starters. So I just need to evolve this Sprigatito and my Quaxley once. And then just have them in the in box 1, and I'll move them and everything. And I'll use the square marking as like a reminder that, hey, I got this in a mystery gift thing. I haven't really done anything with the mystery gift Pokemon, but it is nice to like get free Pokemon, you know. Especially when they're ones like frickin' Charizard. So what I'm gonna do is I do have a team bench where my original Zamazenta resides. I do have Skeletors right here, which I'm going to also put a marking on. I'll put star. Oops, I didn't know that was a quick move. Okay. Sorry, I'm scrambling the controls because like I'm doing something I haven't done before, which is use these markings. And then my good old Ampharos, which I don't remember why it's a ghost Terra type. Ghost Sworn I had an electric Terra type. Ampharos here, but unless that's not the same. Yeah, that's not the same as my current one. Okay, so that's my current team one. And then this is the egg that Jacques gave me. I haven't hatched it, and then this is the Hisuian Growlithe that you get for completing the Blood Moon Ursaluna thing, which obviously I have, because I have Blood Moon Ursaluna right there as my ground type for my team. I'm gonna move Zamazenta down here. And I'm going to do what I did with the last game that we did this thing in, and we're going to move the last 3 over so that we have room to do things with multiple Pokemon. And they're benched, which is why it's called Team Bench. Like, these are Pokemon that I've had on my team, or might have on my team, but they're kind of benched. Not sure why the egg and the Growlithe are there. I think putting them in like a favorites or something like that, or I don't know. Box 17 could probably be a good place for them. Too far. There we go. We might hatch the egg. I think if you get like a Sinnoh starter from it or something. I don't know. But we are going to grab from the mystery gifts our Sprigatito, soon to be Florigato. And our Quaxley. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go up around here. I know this causes a bit of frame droppage in most cases, but to me it's never been terrible. Like, it's been annoying-ish, but it's where I know where the higher level Pokemon are here in the Paldea region. And chances are very likely that if I do spy a Pokemon that we need, then we'll get it. You should be a decent level, and that should give me XP for... Okay. We'll just brute force it with a hyper beam. I think that did it. I think one Gyarados did it. Being able to hit B to say no to learning a move. Oh, I've missed this. One tiny little quality of life feature. And I can just tap B throughout the rest of the messages. And now Sprigatito's evolving. Into Florigato. Maxie is all evolving. Into Quaxwell. Ha 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 ha, Veluza, you can't get me. Sorry. That's why I went up to land as soon as I could. Because those little guys, they're great for when you just want to, like, grind some Pokemon. Kind of like the Sharpedos, where you don't have to really do much moving, they'll just come to you. But when you're trying to do other things, it's a nightmare. Let's go to our good old trusty box one, where Florigato will go right here. Waxwell will go right here. I do need to go over to the team bench and move Skeledirge, because this is my starter. This is like the Pokemon I began the game with, and it's never been in Pokemon Home, so it rightfully should be my Skeledirge entry. And then I don't think I have a Fuecoco anywhere, which may cause issues. I mean, there is always breeding, but that's... yeah, I don't have another Fuecoco. I don't think there is a Fuecoco mystery gift. I can look though. Yeah, I don't think there is. I may have one in home, but I don't want to like swap out. I can look though. Realize I have a whole lot of white cocos in my home. I don't know if any of them are from. Almost all from Pokemon Go. What have I done? There are so many. Oh, okay. Hold on. Have a fateful encounter in Pokemon Home. And I think this is the one that counts toward my Fuecoco entry in my home dex. Because I think I got it along with the other two starters in home for doing something in the game or connecting the game. Ah, goody. Tell me what box you're in. No. So we do have an instance of a Fuecoco that we can use to get Crocolore. So I am going to take Florigato, Geladirge, and Quaxwell off of the list. And then we need Crocolore, but we're going to have to switch to Pokemon Home. So we will unfortunately have to save and quit, and then do the whole rigmarole. Yeah, for some reason I thought the Paldean starters were going to be a commodity for people who don't play Pokemon Go, so I sent a bunch of all three of the Paldean starters to my game. I'm gonna double make sure that I say. Okay, and then we are going to. Oops, didn't mean to bump the 7 button on the back on the side of my mouse. We are going to this. Switch Pokemon Home. Hopefully, it does not take as long as last time did. I had to make sure to swipe out on my phone, because you're not supposed to have 2 instances of thing active at once. Because I understand they want do only 1 active session at a time. Like I can get the principle of why they would want to do that. It's just very inconvenient because they each do different things. Like you can only move the Pokemon from your Switch games to it on the Switch, and you can inversely only collect like the shiny mythical you get at the end from the phone version or the mobile version. Didn't mean to do that. List view. Filter. Pokemon species. F. Loco. Easier. Okay, the first one. It was the last one on the phone version, but the first one on here. You know what? I'm not gonna. That is a lot easier to find in this one because, like, you got the whole bunch of gray Pokemon Go G's, and then the only one that is not that. And it's right next to my fully evolved other two starters. But we're going to move it into box 1. We're not going to move it into the spot where it's going to go at the end afterward, but we are going to move it there. And if it doesn't count, which it absolutely should, because it itself, that one right there, is the reason I have a Fuecoco registered on the home decks, and it's not on the list here. So this same Fuecoco that counts towards a Fuecoco entry should also in turn be a qualifier for the Crocolore entry. Should. If not, I have a Skeleturge, I can just breed, and, well, I don't really like the picnic breeding thing, so we are definitely going to try to avoid the breeding as much as literally possible. That's going to go away again. I'll be very surprised because, like, yes, it's one that you got in home through, I think, connecting the game to home or whatever for the first time or whatever. I don't remember how or why, but it was one of those, like, in-home mystery gifts. So technically its original game is home. Instead of Scarlet. So because it's not technically Scarlet native, but it's not technically native to any game other than home. And like I said, this is the Fuecoco that gave me the Fuecoco entry in home in the first place. So we'll find out the hard way. Oh, Gyarados, do you want to fight? Because I kind of need to repeat the process that I did for the other two starters. Dude, my frame, like, yeah, in the water it's a little bit frame droppy, but, like, right here at the edge, like, it's fun. You're laying around. It wants to learn bite. No. Considerate? No. Yawn? No. Snarl? No. Fuecoco is evolving. That's the idea. Now we can move the Crocolore to the box, and we can take it off the list. Next on the list is Hoppip, which I know pretty much exactly where they reside. Button I want to press. We go actually right back to almost where we started, right in front of the academy, but this time we're going right in front of Mezagoza, the town, instead, which is fun. I did not mean to do that. I got back into the habit of using the right trigger to collect objects off the ground. Technically, it worked because that did send Rayquaza out, and he collected it. But, yeah. Anyways, there's a Hoppip right here. I do have plenty of Ultra Balls, but if I have any Quick, yeah, I do have Quick Balls. That's what I want to start with. Like, I actually have the proper, like, Crit Cap. Excellent. I haven't had any fake out Crit Caps. Yes, okay. But I haven't had any fake out, like, false Crit Caps in this game. So, I'm gonna trust them right out of the gate unless it starts happening. But in this game, I have gotten plenty of Ultra Balls and plenty of Quick Balls and stuff like that. If I look in my bag, does it tell me? Yeah, I similar to Pokemon Shield, I already have over 5 million Pokédollars, so I'm not strapped for cash by any means. Then again, it's kind of mostly because I've bought things primarily with LP instead of cash, so I save the cash and then I spend the LP. But that is beside the point. Okay, so we have Hoppip off the list. So we're going to catch another one unless we can find a Skiploom. Which we should be able to. I think Skiploom might also be around here. There's another Hoppip, but I could have sworn there was Skiplooms around here. I could, of course, be wrong, but... I don't want to fight you, Lechonk. Trying to avoid that. I mean, it wouldn't take much to evolve a Hoppip, would it? I was trying to find the easier way. We'll come back here for Scatterbugs, which I know we need, but actually we're not going to come back for Scatterbug. We're just going to grab Scatterbug next. Because I just noticed it was the next thing after the next thing. So, never mind, you know. Yes, I know. Pokédex and I like the frequency of the crit caps going on here. We are going to put Scatterbug in the box, because we just needed Scatterbug. And then we're going to keep the Hoppip in the party until it becomes a Skiploom, or we find a Skiploom. A sleeping Squobit. Okay. But we can take Scatterbug off of the list. I don't know if... thank you. Pomo. So Pomo is nearby. I'm sure Palmy is also around here. So it's not right where we are, but it's like a little bit more south and a lot more along that way. Hold on, I don't think I recognize that cave. Excuse me, Fletchling. Inlet Grotto. I don't think... Oh, is this... Okay, so this is the... I don't think I've ever been back here since the beginning of the game. I completely forgot about this place. We're taking a small little detour from our objective because nostalgia. I know it's not really been that long enough to justify nostalgia for a reason, but it's just been a really long time since I've been. Mostly Yongus now, which I guess is that a shiny? That's a shiny! Shiny Yongus! It's just wandering through. It was like, oh, I haven't been in this cave in forever. Like, that's at the beginning of the game. I'll just go down memory lane. Shiny. Freaking shiny Pokemon. I'm not gonna say... Oops, wrong. I'll say, like... I got a few shinies in Shield. And it mostly took quite a bit of effort or, like, a lot of encounters with a specific Pokemon. This game has given me so many shinies. Like, very few from my shinies box are not from this game. Like, yeah, these two are from home. They're from GTS trades. But, like, most of this box right here has been at, like, either random encounter or just not shiny boosting outbreaks, like literally just doing outbreaks or raid. Like I was just doing raids to get some stuff or whatever, and I randomly got this guy, and I've talked about him before. And I think I also got the shiny Alomomola from raids. I got robbed of a shiny Ditto in raids because it picked the strongest of our Pokemon or a legendary that we had because someone decided to bring a legendary Pokemon to a Ditto raid. Huh. I'm still mad about that. And then, of course, the somewhat recent guaranteed shiny Rayquaza raid. Even though I already have a shiny Rayquaza as the lead of my team. Oh well. Anyways, we are going to move this nice little shiny Yungoos into the shiny second shiny box. And then we are going to continue our stroll down memory lane. Oh god. Do you have a blue nose? No? Okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to go back to back on the shinies. Weasels! Wingles! Goodbye! Okay, I was about to say, okay. If you're gonna do that... Oh god, I forgot it inverts your controls when you're facing toward it. Fine. We'll go up the old-fashioned way. Alright. And even though I clicked the thumbstick in twice, and neither of them did anything. Here we are. I could have sworn there was a Palmo amongst you, Palmies. Or was I thinking of something else? I mean, we can catch a Palmy. I really don't care. I don't think it takes that much to evolve into a Palmo. It's the frickin' Palmot that's the pain, but I already did that. Most of the weird evolutions are from Pokemon only in this game, so that means either I GTS trade it, which was not a viable option early on in the game, because not many people were willing to do that for anything other than a Ferrotrim Furfru or whatever. So I did them all legitimately, and I had to move them to home. So like the weird evolutions, and just the simple walking evolutions, not simple, but well, yeah, simple but frustrating walking evolutions. They're all done. I got like Annihilate, doing the Rage Fist 20 times. I used a berry or whatever that restores PP. Because it's a 10 PP move. And you have to do it 20 times. And I didn't know healing reset it. I literally like did it 10 times. Reset it. Not reset it, but like went to heal, did it 10 more times and it didn't evolve. I'm like, what happened? I was like, so I came to the conclusion that taking it to the Pokemon Center and healing it to restore the PP back up to 10 so you can use it 10 more times is not how you do it. You have to do it all in one go. in one run. So I used it 10 times, used a berry to restore the PP so I could use it 10 more times, and then it evolved. So I was like, okay, that's how you gotta do it? Okay. That's fine. But now you can do it in Pokemon Go, which wasn't an option before at the time either. So I couldn't just move one in. So a lot of the methods and stuff that gave me some gaps in my Pokemon Home Pokédex for Shield were not available to me for this game at the time when I completed the in-game deck. So I did it mostly like the way that they intended. So not nearly as many gaps in my Pokédex, other than like maybe version exclusives, which, believe it or not, the Salamence line is on this list as well as the Shield one. So imagine that. We're gonna have to do that process all over again. But we need to probably need to go back up to the lake where we were before, beat another Gyarados, and get our Skip Bloom and Palmo. Similar to how we've evolved everything else in this stream so far. Which is fine. Like, it's not the most, like, exciting thing that I could be doing. But it's what I need to get done. I could use a Veluzo. They're more than willing to volunteer, but at the same time, what's your level? I don't want to give it the satisfaction. They've annoyed me too much. I don't want to give them the satisfaction. 53. That's the same. That's the same as the Gyarados. So. Oh, you avoided. I didn't realize. I forgot Hyper Beam could miss. You can miss. Accuracy 90. Yeah. I guess I'm just. As a very popular Pokemon content creator has yelled several times, if it's not 100%, it's 50% accurate. And I'm going to say right now, Hyper Beam, for me at least, has definitely felt like it's 90% accurate. It's accurate enough that I forget it can miss. Now, what do I have that's 100% accurate? So, Outrage is, Draco Meteor is not, and Dragon Ascent is. I think Dragon Ascent's powerful enough to do Oko. Yeah, it is. Okay. Because at the end of the day, it's a level 100 Rayquaza. So. No Poison Powder. No Stun Spore. No Sleep Powder. These are all nice, like, status moves. No Bullet Seed. No Synthesis. No Leech Seed. No Charge. No Nuzzle. No Dig. Alright, we're getting to skip. I don't remember the evolution levels for a lot of, like, the early route type Pokemon. Because a lot of times, like, I might use them, but then almost immediately replace them. So sometimes they don't even get to their evolution level before I have something else. And especially grass types, I don't usually use grass types. And I think I've explained this before. It's like, they just never fit on my team. Like, never really had a place for them. Like, I do try to have a wide spread for type on my team, but grass just almost never makes a cut. And that was true for Pal World too. Like, for those of you who have only watched my Pokemon content, I do play Pal World. I can have fun with both. But I only somewhat recently, I don't want to say too recently because, like, I haven't booted up Pal World in, like, a hot minute. But, like, within the last couple streams or parts that I did, I recently put a grass type on that team because I had to shift some things around because I made the decision I finally wanted to put Jetragon on my team in Palworld. So I was like, well, in order to have a pure dragon type on my team, I've got to shift some other types around. And Bronze Cherry Aqua ended up being my new water type. And that's also a grass type. And it's mostly because any of the other water types that I wanted to use were either pure water type, which I didn't want to do, or water and a type I already had on the team. So as you get, there's a lot more limitations on the types for Palworld because you don't have a whole lot of dual type pals. Most of them are pure types, or like you have to go into like the secondary variants, the equivalent of like a regional variant in this game where there's just a type shift and a little bit of a design change, mostly just color. But I've rambled on about Palworld too much during a Pokemon stream though, so we're just going to take Skip Bloom off of the list, and we're going to pick a fight with another level 50 something Pokemon. Can I see levels when I do this thing? Level 45. Level the Slowpoke is level 53. Okay. That's fine. There you go. And hopefully that's enough for Palmo. Maybe? Yes. So it was just 18, so I was just shy of it. Take Palmo off the list. No arm thrust. Sorry. I'm not concerned about your move set. You are a box Pokemon. You sit in the box and you fill a spot in the Pokédex. And that is all you do. Our next one is Corvisquire. I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember where Corvisquire or Brookity and stuff like that spawn. Okay, do we know a habitat for... Okay, so... all over the southeast. So we'll... somewhere in the southeast. This might be a good spot? I don't know. Very awkward place to put a Pokemon Center. Oh well. Up the sheer cliff fit. Up. Koraidon. Koraidon. Come on. Say up the sheer cliff face. We do need Luxio. It's on the screen. Alright. At least I'm not diving like halfway down the list or something. I realize Luxio and Litleo's Luxray's and Litleo's are very similar in shape. I mean, they're both lions, I get it, but like they're very, very much alike. I was gonna grab an Ultra Ball. There we go. Oh, with the Ultra Ball crit caps. Okay. I'll take it. I don't care, but I guess I just never really thought of the two together until this time. Like, Fletchinder, no. Hey, Rookity. Hold on. Oh, that Fletchinder's gonna get me. We're gonna put Luxio like right at the bottom. Okay, gotta go back over to Quick Ball. Awesome. Well, the catching process should be a lot faster in this game. But so far already has been. No, Litleo. No! Back, you little heathen things. Now, being that we're focusing on the main game, I'm going to try my best to stay in Paldea. I need both. I mean, I need the evolved form of one of these, but I need this guy. I do need to... Now this one might be halfway down the list. But once again, yeah, it was. You guys couldn't even see me delete that one. But to be fair, like, I literally just have them in Pokédex order, so the order of them really doesn't mean much. It's a list of the Pokemon that I need to grab, and if it's on the list, I should probably grab it as soon as I see it. In fact, Croco should probably be in box 2 somewhere. How far down the list it was. And then I think I need both Stunky and Skunk Tank. I don't know. No, I don't need Stunky. I just need Skunk Tank. Yeah. So we're gonna catch you, and we're gonna evolve you. I'm gonna go check what that Terra Pokemon is. I think we also need to grab another Luxio to get Luxray. Or find the Luxray. Hi, Goomy. I'm gonna need a Goodra. But I could have sworn I already got Goodra in the game somewhere. No, I don't need a Flamigo. Oh no, I think I moved in a Good. I already had. I had Goomy and Sliggoo. I think what might have been the case is I didn't want to wait for in-game rain. So I might have moved in, yeah, I have Gumi and I have Sliggoo, but I don't have Goodra. So I might have been impatient, and moved a Goodra in. Because I didn't want to wait on in-game rain. We can do a quick look in the boxes to see if I just, haven't moved a Goodra. No, that's not one of these 3 gifts. That was it. Okay, so I guess we'll grab this Goomy. So we've got some Pokemon that need to be evolved. In fact, do I have... Okay. So what levels? Koga was 20. Okay. We don't need Vigoroth. We need Slackoth, but as I was trying to say earlier... Oh, I also need Stantler. Earlier I trailed off when I was trying to stay in Paldea because we're working on the main game Pokédex right now. I know that I will have to go to either Kitakami or Blueberry Academy for a Slackoth because unless they changed it, there's no wild Slackoths in Paldea. Nowhere on the map. So I'll have to go elsewhere to get Slackoth. But to be on theme, I do very much intend to stay in the map that I'm currently working on the decks for, and only leaving and going to a different one when necessary. Like for Slackoth, I know that I'm going to need to. And I do hope that there is a wild Gengar, because otherwise we'll have to put off Gengar until we can get a trade with Garrett going. Stantler, you're a level 23 normal type. Just stay in the damn ball. Why are you giving me so much crap, dude? Can't even use a Dusk Ball because it's daytime. Not think Stantler would be the most stubborn. Well, I caught a Goomy. freaking pseudo-legendary, or I think it's a pseudo-legendary. It's a strong dragon type. It's even though it's in its first stage, like it still should have a lower catch rate than a Stantler. I don't want to hit it. I don't. Because then I'll kill it. I mean, there's another one right there, but that... The game just froze on that one. At least it's doing self-damage moves. So it can... That way I'm not killing it. When it slowly lowers its health, that helps me out. Because, like, then it can get to the point where it's, like, captures just like that. Or it kills itself and then I can just go to the other Stantler. But then it's not my fault. It's its own fault. I guess we were just making too much progress too fast. We had to hit a roadblock. Gets so upset, uses a Master Ball. No, there's no way I'd use one of my three Master Balls on a Stantler. No matter how many Ultra Balls it breaks. Like, it's not gonna break like over 400 Ultra Balls. Oh? Okay. Finally hit a crit cap. Probably the only way it was gonna catch. That's fine. Yeah, we got Stantler. Forest Squire is done. Find Stantler. There's Stantler. Far off the screen, so you guys can't really see it, and I apologize, but we're gonna move Stantler box 2. We're gonna move Corvus Squire. Oh, I have oops. Those two were in the wrong order. Oopsies. And then we've got Corvus Squire that can go here. After Corvus Squire, get Curly. Decent chunk between it and Luxio, so we're not ready to move Luxio up yet. I don't know where Surskit is at. So we're gonna have to look. Oh, okay. So we're probably gonna go down to like the beach area where you first like find Wiglet and stuff. And that might be where we need to no, that we need to go more east than that, I think. Right? I don't know. We'll head over there. Hold on, do I have... I need to grab my second Luxio before I go anywhere. Oh, look, a Surskit. I just... Am I in the right... okay. Okay, I'm actually exactly in the area that I was gonna... Okay. There we go. Okay. We're not going anywhere just yet. This is where we need to be. Alright, let's get back over to our quick ball. I don't even want to know what Surskit syrup is. That sounds very gross. So we've got Surskit. I need to scroll all the way back up to the beginning of the list again. That way I can take Surskit off of the list. I think that might have been the only Luxio that we're going to find here. That's not gonna lie, kind of disheartening, but... Whew, Rookies. You have to know that Rookity was so easy to find. I guess we can check out what this raid is. A Tinkaton. No thanks. Oh, there's a Corpus Squire right there. Look. Sometimes there's a little patch of first stage Pokemon with a second stage around it. And sometimes there's not. I didn't know that this was going to be a spot where that was going to be the case. Oh look, a whole herd, or a whole pride of Luxios. They're all just staring at me. Who wants to be first? Okay. Let fate decide. We're gonna keep that one in the party. And then before we go get Paldea, we're gonna go back up to the lake. Probably pick a fight with a Golduck or something. Or what level are you? Level 50 Tropius, you should be able to suffice. And, yep, Dragon Ascent super effective. wasn't enough to evolve them. Okay, there's a Golduck. There's also a level... Why not use the... I don't have that. Level 51. So, well, hold up. You have a... Does that mean you have a mark on you? Hold on. I don't remember if that means they have a mark on them or not. So we're gonna catch this Slowpoke. We do need a Slowking, so this is also for the progression. Let's check out the Slowpoke. We are gonna put it in box 2. We are going to check summary right now here. It doesn't happen. Okay. Well, not sure what that little symbol meant then. Again, I don't know. We're gonna fight the Golduck. Dragon Ascent. Another Golduck. I'm gonna look. Okay. So this one doesn't. So the Golduck doesn't have the symbol, but the Slowpoke does. I don't know. Toxic, no water pulse. No evolution yet. Should probably should look up the evolution for Donkey. Donkey evolution. Oh, so we're almost there, and then I think Gumi's is a little higher than that, being that I believe it is a pseudo-legendary. Could be wrong. Level 40. Ooh. And then it's level 50 in the rain to get Gudra, which we'll figure that out. I think I might do the Legends Arceus method, but move it to Pokemon Shield. One that you can very clearly see the weather and like go to a rainy spot and evolve it. Because I think you can have Gumi and Gudra and all that in Shield. I don't remember. But, and then Luxio evolves at level 30. So we'll get Luxray first, probably. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. What level are you? Level 45, 51, 52, 52. What about you, Scyther? 52. Yeah, we can fight you. We'll have a type advantage. I think. I don't know if it be also being flying. No, doesn't affect that. Okay. We do need one of those. Yeah, right underneath the word Meloetta on the bottom of the screen is Staraptor, so we do need a Staraptor. We'll throw our quick ball. Quick ball didn't work. We'll throw a beast ball. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that. Beast balls are only effective really on Ultra Beast, not our Earth Pokemon. It'll be like Stantler all over again. Except for this one hits harder. Oh? Hello, Cap. We can take Staraptor off of the list. The good thing I had box 2 open. I'll leave it on box 2 for now. Until we go and get Curlia, we'll leave it on box 2. Another Tropius. I believe we get Luxray now. Yep. We can take Luxray off of the list. We're just gonna toss Luxray into box 2. Fight Scyther. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over... Yeah, we're going to go to Cortondo. We're going to heal up, and I believe we're going to pursue Curlia. So we will switch to box 1. And we are going to heal our Pokemon. Mainly get the Dragon Ascent recharged on Rayquaza. And then, oh, this might not be where I thought it was. No, I think I might need to go to Alfornada. I think I got the two mixed up. Where is Medali? I might be Medali. Yeah. Yeah, I think Medali might be where I was. No. No, it's probably Alfornada. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Alfornada. There's a Lycanroc outbreak. I don't need Lycanroc for Pokédex, but or at least I don't think I do. Well, it's a base game Pokemon, so no, I don't need it because I just typed the list up not that long ago. But yeah, this is where like I think you find like Espartha and Gothitelle and stuff like that, and I think that's where you also find Curlia. Hello, Sinisty. I do need to get Poltegeist. See, there's Gothita. No! Bombardier. No. Just gonna straight up say no. Now, I completely could be, like, misguided in thinking that this is also where you find Curlia. And now that I've went around that side of the town and did not see even a Ralt, I'm gonna second guess myself, and I'm gonna check with the Pokédex. Oh. I mean, that's just Curlia. I could check Ralts. Oh, that's even worse. Like, imagine that. The freaking, oops. The base form of the evolutionary line is in, like, one tiny little located area where what we're actually looking for has multiple spots all over the map. That's actually really weird. We do need Muck. Oh, there's Curlia. Hello, Curlia. Would you like to get inside of a quick ball? Oh. Yeah, I absolutely... Okay, are you also a Ditto? No, you're a Curlia. Okay, would you like to get in a quick ball? I think that's the first time I've ever been straight up disappointed in finding a Ditto. Usually there's a sense of, like, oh, cool, a Ditto, but now it's just like, no, I wanted Curlia, you faker. And the Curlia answered yes. They did want to get inside of the quick ball. Timer. Alright, I'm catching it. I need Muck. So I might as well. There's just Curlia and Grimers everywhere, and Meow. So Grimer can go on the team. Curly can go in its rightful spot after Surskit. The next one is Haunter. So I think what we're gonna do is go back to the lake. It's not all that far from here. So we could just, instead of fly as in fast travel, we could literally just fly over. Oh, we could actually go to a different island of the lake, and I already noticed the frame droppage. But I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. It's Pokemon, so like it's not some like high, fast-paced, competitive like game like Fortnite or Call of Duty or stuff like that. Oh, there's already a Sliggoo. Oh. I know we were getting close to the evolution level, but if there's a Sliggoo right there, and hell, if I find a Goodra, a wild Goodra, which might happen, I don't know. Then I'll replace that, and then we won't even bother with the evolution. Because right now we gotta wait on rain for that to work the way we want it to. There's so many Gyarados. That's a loser right there. That's not fun. By the way, did I see that right? That our Sliggoo is level 50. So literally all we need is rain, and I think I have rare candy. So the frame drop is just like moving through molasses, but we're not traveling that far in the water. But we're just like beating up some Gyarados. No memento. Veluza. I think the lag is so strong that the Veluza didn't even see us, which is good. Hey, we finally get Stunk Tank. Or Skunk Tank, sorry. Find it on the list. Tank is officially off the list. No, don't learn Flamethrower. Normally I would, but like I don't. I'm not gonna use you in battles. Now that it's nighttime, I think we'll be able to find our Ghastlies and Haunters. So let's do a quick Pokédex check. See if there are any environments. Ah, okay. I think we're gonna go like closer to Area 0 in the more deserty area because I think I've seen mostly get like the Ghastlies and stuff the most there. Yeah, appears at night. Yes, that is why I've decided to had wasted a little bit of in the in-game day-night cycle for that explicit purpose. But like right around here, like Zapapico. Yeah, Zapapico area. We do need Colossal, but I think that there's a Terra, a wild Terra Colossal encounter somewhere. So I'm not going to worry about Carkol. Other Corpse Squire, jeez. I wish I would have known that they like appear that prominently. I think we should probably go here. Because I think the area. This is the ice gym area. We might need to go closer to the ghost type gym area for more Ghastlies and Haunters and stuff like that to spawn. And if with any luck, we'll find a Gengar as well. Oh, I didn't know there was also a fly spot up here. I guess I didn't pay attention. Oh, there's a Gimmighoul. I don't think we can get any more candy. Or coins, I mean. We do need to get Weavile, but... we'll worry about that later. Okay, I'll put it this way. Unless we just randomly stumble upon a already evolved Weavile, we're gonna leave the Sneasels alone. We do need Magnezone as well. That's gonna be another, like... We'll worry about it later unless we find one specifically. Delibird. I didn't know Murkrows liked Snover. Ban that. We need Shuppet, which is weird that we need Shuppet and not ban it. But I guess I might have caught, like, that spawn of a Bannet before. Might be a good idea to check. Nope, okay, I don't need Squawkabilly. That's a Veluza, which we don't need to pick a fight with. Surprised I have not seen any. There's some ghost types, but like, not the one I want. Oh, I wasn't even touching it. There's areas where I'm supposed to find water. I also probably should consult the Pokédex on where I should find Ghastly. Yeah, I think we'll go, because I think we've wasted enough time on trying to find an actual just Haunter that we should probably just go find a Ghastly. If it wasn't for having Skeledirge and then Hisuian Typhlosion. Bag. Rare candy. Basiligu. I traveled over here. I'm just like rain. I'm like panic. Okay, we got Gudra. We can take Gudra off the list. Evil Aquatail for you. I know you're a good Pokemon to use in battles, but you're not going to be used in battles. We got Goodra taken care of. We got a Ghastly that we can take. I need King Gambit, but I could have sworn unless I did it with a Bisharp that I moved in or whatever. I did the King Gambit evolution legitimately. And it's one of those weird evolutions, so there's at least one gonna happen in this series. But I did the there was only one way. Oh, actually, hold the phone. I don't have to do that. I can go to a specific spot in Kitakami and get a wild King Gambit. So I don't have to go through the whole rigmarole again. I just remembered that, so don't have to worry about it. King Gambit is like in the bag. Need Haunter and Gengar. I'm gonna actually look and see. I think I might want to look this up. You want to back out of the Pokédex. Okay, hold on. So I found a way of getting a Gengar in game without needing to trade someone. I mean, without needing to trade Garrett. I need to trade with an NPC. So there is Pokemon in which I already have the Dex entry in home and everything. 4. God, I wish there was a search option. I need to find a pin urchin. There we go. Now where do I find you at? You lives on the beach. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go to the one that we were at earlier. We're gonna find a pin urchin. And then there's an NPC that we can trade it with. And then we can get... They trade a Haunter, but because it trades, it evolves into a Gengar. We do need a Palisand, so we'll get a Sandygast or find it. Oh, it's raining here too. Well, did we fight this trainer? I mean, I only have half of my main team, but they're all level 100. It's a... No. I don't want to move the other half of my team back in just for that. I'm sorry, Shellos. I didn't mean to wake you up. I was just trying to check and see if you were a pin urchin. You were not. Oh, watch this. I'm surprised that there's a NPC I haven't fought yet. But like it being that it's the black text box, I think it's a higher difficulty. So I'm gonna want to have my full team. Maybe. I don't know. This beach has afforded me no pin urchin. We're gonna... Oh, I didn't even take Curly off of the list. That's because I've been scrolled down so far for so long that I forgot. So we're not taking Haunter off the list quite yet because we haven't evolved the Ghastly that we have. Oops. Right on. I do need Crab Brawler, so I might as well, while we're down here, grab one. No, actually, I don't need Crab Brawler. Wait. I don't need Crab Brawler. I need, Launcher. The other cool colored, and I mean like actual temperature, color temperature spectrum, cool colored, crustacean Pokemon. Why is it so hard to find a pin urchin? Hold on. Is that a shiny? Another shiny! Got a Weasel! Shiny Weasel! I was like, that was... at first I thought it was just affected by the water. I was like, that's oddly colored. It might just be the water lighting effect. But I ought to encounter it and make sure, you know. So now we got another shiny, our second shiny of the stream. I love the shiny odds in the wild of this game. It's great. Makes me all happy and stuff. I would like to find a pin urchin soon. So far, this beach is a dud as well. It's very unfortunate. Guess we should check the raid while we're here, see if happenstance would have it that... No, oh, wait, we do need Grumpig. We do need Grumpig. Just before my blue sky tag on screen below, Grumpig. So we do need a Grumpig. Let me remind myself on what's effective against fairies and would have been great if we were doing in Pokemon Shield, where I was using mostly my Melmetal Steel type and my Gengar, which is Poison type. Change Pokemon. Your moves. I've got Flash Cannon. Okay, so Blastoise the Unrivaled would work. It's fine. Challenge it alone. We'll give Pin Urchin an option, a chance to like spawn somewhere on the beach while we're busy. Okay, set up light screen. Use Flash Cannon again. Confused me, that's horrible. Put up a barrier. Can't terrestrialize yet. Confused. Did I use Flash? I used Flash Cannon anyway. Awesome. It didn't do a whole lot, but that's fine. A rock type move, not gonna work that well. And then we finally can terrestrialize. I don't remember what our Terra type is. Okay, it's it's Steel type. That's promising. So now we get stab bonus. As long as we're... Broke the barrier, that's good. Okay. Good thing I didn't hit myself in confusion. And that should do it. Yep, that did it. Yes, we are going to catch. We are going to use good old Premier Ball. So we can take Grumpig off the list. Grumpig is off the list. Put it in box 1. I think it'll fit in box 1. Okay, the question is, did a pin urchin spawn? There are other beaches to check. Okay, I'm gonna check another beach then. Wait, it says the pin urchin's right? But where? The ones around here. I'm inclined to believe it, but I didn't. Okay, didn't mean to whistle. Come on, pin urchin. Where are you? Is there one of you around here? There it is. Woohoo! I've been more excited to see Pokemon that's not on the list at all. Who I think? No. Nope. Alright. Okay. So... You? No. But someone that looks just like you, but a color swap. Okay. Then you're somewhere around here. You've gotta be. These billboards are in the background of the transaction. The interaction. Whatever you want to call it. Interaction would be great. I don't have a Pokemon that I can ride on water, but I want to meet some lovely sea Pokemon. What you're wanting is a beach Pokemon. I literally got it like less than a mile from where you're standing. Prediction, would you be willing to trade it for my Haunter? Yeah. But I'm not gonna try to grasp the absurdity of the in-game trades. But I need Gengar and... By being traded a Haunter, it will become... Okay. Hauntkins. Take good care of Hauntkins. Immediately, its name is not relevant. And now it's a Gengar. A Scarlet native. Dig. It also serves as like the tutorial, one of the tutorials for trade evolutions. It's like, oh, I heard that Pokemon evolve when they're traded. Gengar goes there. Hauntkins the Gengar. What level does Haunter evolve? Or Gengar? Or did Ghastly evolve into Haunter? I'll get level 25. Wow. Okay, so we're pretty much right at getting a Haunter. So we're just gonna use a candy. No, I don't want boxes. I want bag. More candy. Ghastly. That way we can take care of both of our lovely ghost poisons. Get to learn Shadow Punch. Haunter and Gengar. Done and done. Then... So we need to go to the top right, or the northeast section of Blueberry Academy. Because we need Slack Off. And there's only one place to get him. Or I think he might be in Kid Economy as well, but like, we're going to Blueberry Academy. It's just simpler that way. There's another trainer battle that I missed. Hey look, Slack Off. Slack Off. Done. Next is Smoliv. I do need to think about calling it, but I think we can get a couple more before we get off for the night. We will go back to Paldea. I believe we might find smaller over here. I believe that's the grass type gym area, and it would make sense for one of the new grass types to be in that area. I can double check with the Pokédex. But I at least want to get back from Blueberry Academy because I want to stay in Paldea as much as possible. Because we are working on the Paldea Pokédex, not the Blueberry Pokédex. We will get to that one after we get done with the Kitakami, and it will be very interesting because this will be the Blueberry Academy Dex will be the first one that we work on for home and in game because that's currently the only Pokédex that I have not finished, other than the Hisui Pokédex, but that's a different game entirely. It's by design. I am slowly going through Legends Arceus because I'm enjoying it, and I'm like enjoying just the free roam gameplay and getting more of the tasks for the Pokédex done in that game. I want to get all the stars before a certain point in the story, so I haven't really been doing a lot of story stuff, just been doing some of the free roam task stuff and side quests and stuff like that. So that's beside the point. Let's do a quick verification. Fortunately, we had to check on later entries. Did we pass that? So I think we overlooked. Okay, so habitat. Well, something that we blocked. Not what I thought was going to be the case. But anyways, oh, this is the place that has the big olive thing, so I guess it does make more sense for smaller to be. Even though it, I believe it's the bug type gym, so it doesn't really make too much sense. But this is the place where olives are the big thing, so small olives are in the olive tree areas and stuff like that. So, a quick ball. We do need to stock back up. We should stock up on quick balls because I'm starting to run low. And we've been mostly using the quick ball. Olive, done. Almost knocked my drink over. That would have been very bad. Really bad. Still working on getting Muck evolved, like Grimer evolved into Muck. I mean, we finally reached the point where Colossal is involved, and then Luxio and Luxray is right after that, so we can move Luxio and Luxray into place now. And Star Wrap. We got Flappy, Willigan, Flapple and Appleton, and then Grumpig. It was good that we kept Grumpig on box 1. Because it will be in box 1. Flappy, Willigan, Flapple, Appleton, Grumpig. So right here. I think that's all it's gonna be in box 1 that we've caught so far. I do want to see if there is a open YouTube. I love how you go to be like, where is a roaming colossal in it? And there's a YouTube, a short, not a short, but like a small length YouTube video on where to find Colossal in Scarlet and Violet. And it's literally just a video of someone using rare candies on a coal car. That is clickbait. You know what? We'll just go back to... Back to where we were looking for Gengar and stuff earlier. And we're just gonna get a coal car. And we're just gonna do what they did. Not the drink almost spilling, yeah. I went from the mouse back up and like just barely got doop, like a little wiggle. There's enough weight in it still that it didn't, or low enough uh, level that it didn't like top heavy tip over. Otherwise, that would have ended up right in my lap, and that would have been bad. Oh look, a car call. I didn't stock up on quick balls like I was supposed to, but there is a Pokemon Center right there, so. I've had to try every bit in my being since playing Scarlet to not call them Pokestops, because they are more like Pokestops in Pokemon Go than any Pokemon Center I have ever seen in my life, because they're just out, they're exposed, and they have a freaking tower with a Pokeball symbol. You know, the thing that a Pokestop is in Pokemon Go. They're not a building, they're a little stand. And they got a freaking tell me that's not just a like a mainline game interpretation of a Pokestop. Except the stuff you get here is not free. That's the difference. Like to buy. We'll grab 36 of them. Use LP. And that should get us by for a little bit. I don't want boxes, I want bags. Back out of the bag. See where we're at. 27. So it should need 7 rare candies. I'll go back to bag. And we can have Colossal. Take it off the list. No, we don't want to learn Tar Shot. Wrong spot. You go up here. Sorry about that. Flappy. Which should be a quick find. I think the Ampharos that I have was caught in game. Already flash. There it is. We're gonna check the lower one. The southwestern one. End up zooming out too far. Well, we're not find us a Flappy. don't know why that audio is like... Oh, we need a Mudstale. We do need Mudstale. So, excuse me, Mudbraze. Try to get us a Mudstale real quick. And of course. I'm gonna go to Ultra Ball. And we will take Mudstale off the list. We got Mudstale taken care of. Roll back up to the top of the list. Hey, look, Flaffy! Hey! Good thing I stood still and like was messing with the lists. That probably would just like sprinted right past. Quick ball, go! Aww. I thought that was gonna hurt more, being that mine's a flying type and that's an electric type. Even with the level difference, I figured that would hit a little harder. Crit cap. We get Flappy. So Flappy is done. The Flappy can go off of the list. Then we'll get Lilligant. And I think Lilligant will be the last one we get because Flapple and Appleton may prove to be a little difficult. I don't know how easy it is to get their evolution items. I think it might be as simple as going to the same place I got the candied apple. Ooh, that is part that almost got us if I wasn't tabbed out. It came back. We're gonna get out of here. I don't want to deal with Esparta. But we're gonna go over here and we're gonna check and see what the raid is. Not Lilligant. Okay. Worth a try. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I have absolutely no idea where Lilligant is in this. Now we're in a town. Don't have to worry about wild Pokemon darting at us. We're in the right place to find a Lilligant. What about the Petalil? Petalil's close by, so if we don't find Lilligant, we can wander over there and try to find a Petalil in the vault. Back out we go, and this time we'll look around for Lilligant. With how abundant Sinistea is around here, I'm not going to worry about getting Poltergeist until it's time for it to be the first thing on the list. William, Esparta, left keys. But I would say, I hope Lilligant isn't, down in that cave and, underneath, but it's a grass type, and I don't think they would put it down there. Mostly because it definitely fits the aesthetic of a grass, wander. I wasn't even touching the gothic. What the? No. Give me my amulet coin back, you little. Yeah, that's personal. I'm taking that personally. Oh, Wild Sylveon. Good thing I already have all of the evolutions done. What was I? Did I check this one? Okay. Really? Woo! Ah! I slipped and fell. Look, another Flappy. I think we might need to go find a Petalil. This search is taking a little longer than I had hoped. I found a handful of Flappies before I found a single Lilligant. This is supposed to be where you find a Lilligant. In this area. So I guess we'll go check out down over here. The way I'm heading. And we'll find a Petalil. And a lot of in-game rain. I have rarely gotten ever before this much rain or any kind of significant amount of rain. That's why you saw me panic earlier to evolve Goodra while I could, because I was like, I don't know if I'll ever get rain again in these streams. Apparently, it's wanting to be far more generous with the rain now. I don't think I'm gonna find either on this ledge, but it won't hurt to check. Go. I'll talk to him. Should be down the area where you find Petalil now. I'm gonna check the raid real quick. Nope. I don't need Komala. At least I don't think I do. I think that one might be in the DLC Dex. Guess we'll go check on what that Terra Pokemon is. Ugh. Meow. Okay. Bonsley. I think I'm in the right area now. Or I might need to go more south. Yeah, I need to go back across the river. I'm in the wrong area. Did I check this raid? Well, I don't need to... Hey, how's it going? It's going good. I'm on my last one of the night, hunting down a Petalil to get a Lilligant. I already tried hunting the area that Lilligant is supposed to be in. Did it to no avail. So I figured I'll hunt down a Petalil and just evolve it. It's supposed to be over there. What the? I love it when half the time you click in the stick, like, it doesn't want to bother with the flight. That's my favorite. Oh! This wasn't in the habitat for Lilligant, but here's a Lilligant. This is the part where I was supposed to find the Petalil. I can't really complain, but like, I should find Lilligant where it says I should find Lilligant, and I should find Petalil where I should find Petalil. Look, it's fine. It's all been worth it. Like, in the end, I have the Pokemon that I need, and I didn't even need to get the pre-Eva, so it's fine. It's all fine. Get in the Ultra Ball. Elegant. We'll do not like one more like search. But what I'm probably gonna do is just for simplicity's sake use 5 rare candies on Grimer and just get Muck and set him in box 2. That way we don't have to worry about him. And then we can take Muck off of the list. So if you look at the very end, the part that's cut off, that M, it's about to go away. I mean, it's going to get replaced by another one, but... That's a different... Oh, that's Magnezone at the end. That's the first time I've ever taken the one that's cut off at the end of the screen off of the list before. Yeah. So, will probably be the case is before I do another one of these, I will figure out how I'm going to get the 2 apple items for Applin. In order to start off right and pretty much just knock Flapple and Appleton right off the gate. That way we don't have to like spend 30 minutes trying to get the first 2 Pokemon done. Part 1 of doing... Oh, I don't want luck there. 1, blocks 2. But... Part 1 of the Scarlet Pokédex completion thing, whatever you want to call this, for Shiny Meloetta. We got this far in order. Grumpig obviously is not right after Lugian. And then we've got these that are somewhere in the later on parts. I have to evolve this into a Slowking before it's actually counted. But that's how far we are, and we got Shiny Yungoos from a cave. The first cave that you go to in the story. And then while searching for Pinnerton, we stumbled upon Shiny Weasel. So, 2 shinies. Almost a full first box worth done, plus some. But that is going to do it for this one, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, when this is on YouTube, make sure to leave a like, and if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing. Also consider joining the channel membership. For $1 a month, you get a shout out when you do, with more perks in the works. There'll be links down in the description below. Some of them will be Twitch links, some of them will be social media. Both will be worth checking out. And there will be a video and a playlist on screen for you guys to continue your watching journey here on the channel. And with all that said, I will see you guys there.